Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Wildfrost. We're doing a run with 2 Storm. So some enemies in boss battles will have Frost Hand Charms, and companions that die in battle will be injured in the next one. We're doing it with Roodle, the rudest doodle in town. Attacks twice for 2 damage apiece, every 4 turns, not too bad, and also gives Spice. Something to note is that with a hero like that, you could consider trying to put together a build where you only use 1 companion. You don't have to use 3 companions. And then that guarantees the spice goes on that companion. Right off the bat, we have a pretty difficult choice to make here because I would like to get Snoof down immediately. And I can't do that here. Now, I could just scrappy sword, but we're going to be greedy. I'm going to go for Snoof Dog. The thing that you can keep an eye on in this game sometimes is having your characters go at the same time. So if I do this, I can actually get a ×3 combo because Snoof can freeze Gugong, then my leader can hit Gugong and a Pangoon, and then I can Scrappy Sword the other Pangoon. That's the idea. Now, Flame Water is not a great card, but since I don't actually need to do damage to any of these people, I'm just going to take a moment in Flame Water my leader just to permanently boost her attack, or his attack? I don't know. Their attack. Ponytail, her attack, we'll call it. And then we're just going to hold it. I messed up. Okie dokie. Yeah, so there's a problem here, which is that the Pangoons are also attacking, and they're going to kill Snoof. I should have had Roodle take the damage. Oopsie. Okay, so that is annoying because it does mean that... hold on. It means that, what? I have the Pangoon... Yeah, it has to be like this, unless I do this in Scrappy Sword, this one. But then my leader still goes first, and I still get smack-backed. Crud. Okay, well, nothing I can do here. I gotta just accept that I'm gonna take 2 extra damage for absolutely no reason. And then I kind of wasted the flame on that. But, yeah, let's go ahead and Sunrod my leader. Taking advantage of this Wave Bell not having gone down yet. And we have this situation. Okay, that's interesting. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and farm the Gobbling. Okay, now Snoof is going to kill Waddle Goons really hard. I'm just going to keep farming the Gobbling. Okie dokie. Now we have some time to breathe. We're going to get Woodhead down because we are at low HP. We might need to get some, you know, some hits taken. I'm going to be a little greedy. We're going to put Flame Water in the leader again. And now I think it's time to bring things out so that Snoof isn't wasted. Okay, so this is actually really good because we're going to go kill, and then I can actually do this for a whoops, hold on. Gotta do this first. Do this for a ×4 combo before all the Pangoons activate. I didn't plan that, although I should have because that was smart. And now we can actually farm Gobbling. The boss will now actually kill anything, but that's okay because that's what Woodhead is for. And what I'm going to do here is actually bring Snoof back because we got to get to work on this unlocking the next thing. It's a free action, it heals them, and it just kind of takes them out. And now what? I think we're just going to Flame Water my leader, weird as that seems, because now I don't have to wait for Snoof to come back. I could. Actually, I think I am going to. Let's do it this way. This is a little weird. But we're going to put Snoof back down. No, I need to do it this way. We're going to Frost the Gobbling for 1 extra Gobbling hit. Alright. And then we're going to put Snoof back down. And then we can freeze this guy so he doesn't kill anybody. And at this point, I'm just going to bring Snoof back again for more progress on that achievement. And now we are done. We're going to go right before he kills the leader and kills our run. And I guess the Scrappy Sword also finished him off. Oh, I messed up. Shoot. Oh, God. Well, so there's an achievement for having your leader be alone at the end of the battle. And that unlocks a shitty charm. So I accidentally forgot about that. And now that's unlocked. And it's going to be in the pool forever. Alright, well, we'll learn from it. We'll learn from our mistakes. And every time that charm comes up, we'll be like, see, this is why you shouldn't unlock all the charms. Alright, we got Yank, which is fine, but not amazing. Before I do anything, let's go ahead and get a companion. So we have Pooty, who again is not the greatest with the snow people. You apply snow every 4 turns, which is good. But I'm going to actually take Wallop. So 4 for 4 is not amazing, but it's fine. And 9 health is a good amount of health. And then every now and then you can snow something. So if I am able to use Snoof before Wallop on the same target, that can be a lot of damage. If I get Snobble, which is like kind of the classic combo, that's the guy who snows everybody, that also can work pretty well. Alright, we have a tricky situation here. So this thing, you basically cannot let anybody attack while this is alive. So you gotta just make sure that you are very careful about that. So like, for example, if this popped off, that would be very, very bad. Now, I will be able to snow stick it, so I am going to put down Snoofies. Snoofy the Roofy over here. We're going to maybe do something like this and have Snoof and Wallop just kill this bulb head. I'm going to snow you to stop you from attacking. So now the situation is kind of under control. I'm going to... Flame Water is not a great card, but I am just going to do this because it is good. I mean, my leader attacks twice every 4 turns. So, getting that on is nice. And now, I don't think I want to take 3 poison, so we're just going to accept that we fail a combo. And I'm going to just Scrappy Sword it. Okay, we have 2 Puffballs now. I could kill them both with my leader, but this would attack first. However, Snoof will actually freeze it. I'm going to be a little bit greedy. I am going to farm the Goblin. I think I can actually get away with it here. Because Snoof will freeze the Shroodles. Unfortunately, Wallop isn't going to kill it because the snow will disappear before Wallop... No, snow goes at the end. Snow goes at the end. So this should work. We're going to find out. No, because Snoof hits it, and then the snow disappears at the end of the turn. Right, so that's why that's not going to work. Can I actually get away with this? Well, we'll find out. Oh, I forgot that one was yanking. Oopsies, I actually didn't want the yank. I wanted to kill the puffballs. Oh, dear. Okay, well, what we'll do here, then, is we'll just kill this thing with my leader. And Wallop can get to work on this Shroom Gobbler. So I'm gonna just kill one of these puffballs for a ×2 combo. Oh, that actually worked out nicely. So both spices went on Wallop, so this guy got hit real hard. Okay, now I'm going to farm the Goblins some more. I do believe I can do that in this fight. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. This thing is just hitting for 2, which isn't even a big deal. So, since it's not dying, I'm going to just farm the Goblin even more. I forgot about the Puffball. Oh my god. I could have lost the run right there, because that 2 poison could have just killed my leader. I completely forgot about the Puffball. Like, oh, I'll just take a little bit of damage. Who cares? That's why it matters, everybody. Okay. So now you are ready to kill the Goblin and the Puffball. I'm going to need Woodhead, I think, to take a hit from this. And we need to do something about this Bulb Head. What I think I'm going to do is buff up my leader one more time. The idea here is that I can actually... oh, well... I can do this and Wallop to kill Bulbhead, and then we combo on the Puffball. Okay, the spice was again wasted, and now just in time we redraw the deck, and we get Woodhead down. I could, of course, have Wallop take the poison. That would allow me to do what? It would allow me to hit the Goblin an extra time? Okay, fine, we'll do it. It's a little greedy, but Wallop can take 6 damage, no sweat. Okay, so now we're actually all on the same time, which is awesome. So Snoof can freeze, Wallop can hit for an extra damage, and I guess the leader should go first to put spice on everybody. What I need now is just to freeze her for 1 turn, or to put Woodhead down. It doesn't really matter, but let's just go ahead and freeze, so that she doesn't go before all of us do. And now it should be over. Oh yeah, Wallop didn't even get to pack a Wallop there, so that we're done. Okay. I'm very curious what the next path is. Ah, yes, it is as I feared. So what I really wanted was to get my last companion and then the shop. Now I have to choose between the companion or the shop, and I think I'm going to go to the shop because I really want a crown, and it'd be nice to get some better cards. Okay, this is... yeah, I think this is where we pass. I mean, okay, this thing is interesting because whenever it gets to 10 spice, it triggers, meaning it attacks 5 times, and it destroys itself. So, you could potentially just, like, pump it up with your leader a lot. And then have it just... fine, I'll try it. The correct thing there might have just been to pass. But we'll see what happens. Okay, gain barrage and reduce attack by 2. Always a tricky one to really get crazy value out of, but we'll try it. I don't need to put it on yet. Okay, add 3 to items. When an ally is healed, apply double spice. That is very interesting. It goes well with the whole spice strategy. I currently don't have any healing, though. This thing can't heal, so I can't get spice on it. I think I'm going to pass on that. This actually is also really good, but I am going to just pass on it for now. Let's go to the shop and see if we can find a specific card. Okay, well, we got some decent stuff here. So I think I'm getting a crown for sure. And I'm going to just say I'm going to get Snowcake for sure as well. I don't know about Pink Berry Juice. This is a very good card. But let's get a charm first and then kind of decide if I want the Pink Berry Juice or not. Okay, add a scrap. That's sort of annoying. 65 plus 35 is 100, so I'm 10 gold short of being able to get a charm and the Pink Berry Juice. Pink Berry Juice is just one of those really great cards because it, you know, lets you just pop 4 health on somebody over and over. And survivability is really, really good. But I think I want this other charm. I have not gotten a lot of really powerful charms, so I'd like to get something that can help me out a bit more. And that's a pretty good one. All right, so I am going to put Heart Charm on my leader. It would be good just to have a little bit more safety. We're also going to do Wallop. The way this works is that if I start with Wallop on the board and then I get Snoof in my opening hand and play him, then they're going to be on the same clock temporarily. And then Snoof can snow and Wallop can get a big hit. This is an interesting one. I could consider putting it on Wallop. The idea being that then Wallop, if I snow something, could like do the 8 additional damage to more than one thing. I think that's just too finicky though. What I'm going to do is put this Scrap Charm on the Moko Totem. This way I can use this to block 2 hits while waiting for its spice to build up. I also could put the crown on the Moko Totem. And that way my leader's first attacks are guaranteed to start building this thing. But I don't think this thing is going to be very good until I get some actual spice cards, which I haven't been offered yet. I'm honestly a little bit nervous about this upcoming boss fight because I don't have any spice. I just wasn't offered any. All right, look, there's that Storm Bell. So you have Frost, and you gain extra attack every time you go. So we need to kill this thing quite quickly, and I think that means I need to just Snow Stick it. Yeah, let's not dick around. So now this will go after both of my characters. And Rudel doesn't quite kill it, but Wallop doesn't quite kill it either, so it's just actually a really annoying thing. Okay. Well, let's do this. You're going to attack the front 2 sides, and you are going at the same time. So this is actually very irritating. I'm going to kind of maybe waste this Snowcake. The thing is... yeah, it's just annoying. Yeah, I really don't want the Porcupine and Infernoco to go at the same time. Okay, so now I could accept getting Frosted, and that's fine, because whether this is at 2 attack or 1, doesn't actually matter. We're then going to get to work on this Porcupine. I just want to make sure that later on, if I want to, I can have Wallop kill it. So my leader's taking some hits, putting that 5 extra HP to good use. Wow, both spices went on the Moko Totem, which is great. Of course, it's really, really unreliable when that pops off, since they don't have any spice-granting cards. Okay, here we'll just play it stupid. We'll just go get Snoof down. Alright, now Wallop is kind of wasting a bunch of damage here. This is not working. That has another Frost Charm, so it's actually applying 2 Frost. Oof, okay. What I think I'm going to do is yank, although maybe I should wait until Wallop can finish it off. Okay, So that's the plan. We're going to yank. So that means that I have to do something here. You're going to kill this thing. And then... No, it's going to be like, I'm going to yank this. Wallop will kill the Frostinger. Brutal will kill the Porcupine. And I got to get to work on this boss. This boss is just doing a lot of damage. We're going to just Scrappy Sword it, I guess, for 2 damage. I can't think of what else to do. So this is just okay. I'm fine with that. And then maybe we just take the time to Flame Water my leader for the future. Okay, that'll slow it down. So you hit Wallop. You are actually about to kill Snoof. Let me... Oh, no, I need you... Actually, I could have you here. So Wallop and my leader can take this 3 damage hit. Wallop can kill the Frostinger. My leader kills the Mini Moko and gets to work on Infernoko. Okay, I'll accept this. So whack. Whack. Got a combo. Spice one on Snoof. Note, I do want Woodhead down, but I don't need to play him now. I should redraw and then play him. And of course, there was a chance that Woodhead would be one of the last 2 cards, but it's not the end of the world either. Okay, so now what's happening is my leader can kill this Porcupine. And I want Wallop to follow Snoof. I'm actually going to do it like this. So Snoof and Wallop are on the same time length. So Snoof freezes, and then Wallop goes right after and does a bunch of damage. In fact, this is a kill on the first phase of the boss. So this is the moment, I think, where I have to either play Woodhead or I Scrappy Sword this twice so that my leader doesn't have to hit it. Let's get Woodhead down. I think it's good to have someone taking that hit. Although I think Woodhead can actually get my leader's Spice randomly, can't it? Or do you have to be able to attack in order to do it? I'm not sure. Okay, so now we have Infernoko just attacking every other round and getting a little bit more powerful every time he does. So we really want to clear off this stuff and just beat on this boss. The yank may be good to get this Frostinger out here at some point. But right now, what are we doing? I guess I really want to kill this thing because it builds. So maybe I need to just whack that thing once. Okay, so Snoof is currently set to die, so let's not do that. Let's save Woodhead for later. You have 3 hits that you can take. So leader gets hit for 1, you get hit for 2, so you're okay still. And then you're going to kill the Mini Moko. So let's just get a little combo here, because that Snow Cake was about to wear off. Okay, this is getting up there, but it's probably going to be irrelevant. If I had any kind of spice, I could just pop this off and finish off the boss. It would actually be quite good. Now, I think I probably want to yank this thing forward. Let's just do it. I can still take a hit from this thing. It's not a huge deal. Wallop can take it, and the Moko Totem can take it. And my leader can hit this thing for a bunch. So why don't we just Flame Water this? Hold on, I can take that. Right. Nothing weird's happening. Okay, just double checking. Whack. Oh, that's not my leader. That's Wallop. I just had that confused with Wallop. Anyway, it didn't die, which is the important thing. So you're going again, hitting for 4. Nobody can take it anymore. Absolutely nobody. So what I'm going to do here is ring the bell so that next turn I can just start snow sticking this thing. Okay, so you're not quite killing the Frostinger. Neither are you. It's quite irritating. All right. I guess what? We just have you kill it anyways. So you can take 1, hit it for 2 twice, kill it. Yep. So no combo here, but we're going to snow stick it. It does mean that Snoof's snow is wasted, unfortunately. All right, whack you. You're going again. We're going to snow stick you again. Just to pass the time. Okay, so now you're going again. I'm going to freeze you one more time with Snoof by turning it to 0 to have you attack immediately. Then Wallop goes and hits you real hard. Okay, so the Moko Totem took a couple of hits, but otherwise was kind of underwhelming. I really do need a way to get Spice. Okay, we got more HP, but hog-headed, smack back. Both interesting. I don't think either one of them is like super powerful, so we're not going to take those. Probably the crown, but let's take a look at these. Start with fully charged, more charm limit, more companion, and +2 to all eligible items. All right, so that would mean that Moko Totem hits a little harder, though that's not super relevant. My Snow Sticks and my Scrappy Swords hit harder, and my Snow Cake deals 2 damage. Honestly, that's not that great either. However, I could do something like add 2 to this, and then put the Barrage Charm on it. If it has 2 attack, it can have the Barrage Charm put on it, lose the attack, and then it'll freeze an entire row. I think I'm going to try it. I'm not 100% sure that works, because I haven't done that before, but we'll see if it does work, and if so, it would be very good. Aha, it actually works. Great. And you could also, by the way, put it on a Snow Stick and have Snow Stick freeze an entire row, but let's go for the Snow Cake, the big freeze on a whole row. Even if it only hits 2 enemies, it's still really good. And then Crown, I think it's just going to be... Well, we'll see. I need to try to find some spice. So here, it's a really tough call. I can get another companion to maybe get something better than Snoof. And Muncher, you might say, has less value because I just upped the damage on all my stuff. But Woodhead is pretty bad with Moko Totem. I really want to get rid of it, and I still do want to get rid of my Scrappy Swords. So I'm going to go to the Muncher and get an extra treasure and try to find a spice card. Just like any spice card at this point would simply be very valuable to me. All right. We have no spice. Zoomlin is kind of like Noomlin, except it only works once. So you play it, all the cards in your hand get insta-play, but then they lose it once you play them. Unless you hit the redraw bell. This is interesting. Add 1. It would actually work kind of okay on Snoof, because then Snoof would be at the same timing as Wallop, and this would be an every 4-turn combo. I'm not 100% sure I want that. I could also just put it on my leader, because then my leader would add extra spices. Oh, man, I don't know if it's worth the spot in the deck, but I'm going to try to take the Blaze Tea. And then we have the Woolly Snail. So here, I may just spend all my money on a Crown, but there's a Shellbow. So we got to take Shellbow, because that's just amazing, and we know that it doesn't apply retroactively. Normally, I really like Spore Pack, but at this particular moment, I don't think it actually is very effective. I wish I had 4 more coins. I'll just get a Charm. Because right now we're trying to do the Moko thing for spice. So trying to get the Spore Pack situation going, I think it doesn't make sense. Alright, the Frost Charm is interesting. I actually could consider putting it on Snow Cake so that it also frosts everybody. So it freezes them for a while, then when they come back, they're frosted. I think that's a bit aggressive. I could just stick it on my leader, just so that my leader hits things, and then also makes them do a bit less damage, 2 less damage. It's fine. I'm not going to wait for like something like... I could have like tried to get like something like Spore Pack. Actually, let's do this. I could have tried to get something like Spore Pack and do the Frost Charm combo like I did in an earlier run, but I think if I'm going to go for the Moko thing, I got to try to go for it. It does mean at the moment I'm a little bit underpowered because my leader's the only person who can actually apply on this Moko Charm. Okay, what I'm going to do here is hit this bell. Oh, never mind, can't do it. Okay, we're gonna just use the Snow Cake right now. It has a lot of impact at the beginning of a battle. We can now Shellbow to replace a scrap with 5 shield. I think that is worth it, and I'm going to do it. Alright, you're going to give everybody 2 shell. I'm hoping this isn't going to matter, because I'm hoping that they're just going to die because they're Snow Cake. So now we're going to, what? Flame Water, my leader, so the leader one-shots the Shell Witch. Note, allies does not mean you yourself. And then that means that Wallop is here, and he can do a bunch of damage to the Snow Caked thing. So now, it's a little awkward. I don't have much to do. I don't want to waste my snow, so we're going to just hit the Conquer for 4 damage. The Frost was wasted. A little bit of spice got on my Moko Totem, which is good. So number 1 priority now is put down Snoof. And I'm going to try this. We're going to try the Blaze Tea on Snoof. So now it's got the same timing as Wallop. Okay. We're going to do this. So you go before the Conquer. You're going to hit it for 6. A Wallop hits it for 12, and then it dies. The Shell Witch is annoying here. She is going to hit Snoof and put 2 things on all allies. I'm just going to freeze her. I didn't think it through all the way. You are getting teeth, which could be annoying. So what I think I'm going to do, this is a little weird. I'm going to flame water my scrappy sword here. It's a little odd, but my thinking is that I can now 5 damage kill this prickle with this specific one. I'm not going to risk the redraw, though I probably could have. The goblin got away, that's fine. I don't care about that. And now we can shell bow the bell bow. Just got to make sure you're not killing Snoof with it. Okay, you got more stuff, and you woke up from your slumbers. This is okay, though, because Snoof, Dog, and Wallop are going to just absolutely murder this conker. Now the question is, what am I doing with my time? Well, I kind of want to yank this Shell Witch, because not only does it stop her from putting shell on everybody, but it puts her in line to get killed by my leader. This is actually going to be really good, because we have a combo now. Unfortunately, I don't quite... Like, if Snoof were one-shotting this and I could freeze it, yeah, then Wallop would actually kill it. That would actually have been really good. I don't think there's any way that I can pull that off, though. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? If I just Scrappy Sword this, then Snoof kills it. Oh, no, but then this thing's not frozen. Right. If I had the yanking one, yes, then I could have had Wallop kill it. But alas, it is not to be. So, what I'm going to do is just hope that a little bit of spice lands on Snoof. If it does, Snoof will one-shot the conker, and then this conker will die. So yes, maybe that's the move, is just to snow this one and see where the spice lands. Ah, it landed on Snoof. Great. So we are going to get a ×4 combo. You are hitting for 5, but thanks to my... What's-her-face? Shell bow, I can absolutely take that. And an extra, though I admit I forgot about it. Should have definitely not forgotten about it. All right, we have more shell bow. I don't even think we need it at this point, but hey, whatever. Let's just shell up. Okay, and now it's just not a problem to snow stick. He grows, but we're going to bury him in snow completely here. 5 damage! Ooh! Okay, that was good. That reinforces my decision to go for the shot, because I was kind of nervous about not getting the last companion, but I think it works. Okay, we are looking for spice cards. Spice, please. Spice is nice. No poison. This is, I think, not worth the space, and allies gain zoom. Don't have enough of those, so that's an easy pass. Now I gotta decide if I want to charm and blings or try another card and go to the Muncher. The Muncher at this point is just getting rid of really the flame water. So I'm not, because he's holding out for the cake charm all the time is kind of dumb. So I could get rid of the flame water. I don't think I want to get rid of another Scrappy Sword. I actually am sort of enjoying them. But I would like to get another card and try to get a spice card. But if I don't see a spice card here, then I'm gonna really regret going there. Fine, we'll just get a charm. There are a lot of good charms out there still, and blings for the next shop will be helpful. Gain Flourish. When healed, max health also increases. This is one of the ones from the challenge stones, and it's really bad because I don't actually have any healing. See, like, that's the kind of situational stuff that's very annoying. This is a famously hard fight. People really don't like this fight, and who knows, I might die here. So what happens is you have someone who makes it so that all of your characters have aimless, and you have someone who makes it so that all of the enemies have teeth. So you can't control who you're attacking, and you might attack into teeth. It's a real problem. So what you have to do on these fights is try to kill this aimless person as soon as possible, so at least you can target who you're killing. And I did get a pretty lucky spawn here, because this one's in the front. Granted, in my situation, I can also work around that thanks to the fact that I have the yank stick. Okay, can I click on this? I can. And I think I'm going to, because I really want to get extra value from my snow cake. So the question is, who am I... Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. Right, obviously I shouldn't have, because now I can't guarantee killing this, because everyone is aimless. Oops, that was dumb. Okay, so he might be hitting this Pawpaw, who is just going to, like, be getting extra snow, or getting extra teeth every time someone attacks into it. Yes, I was very stupid. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down Snoof. And then I'm going to snow the bottom row. Now it is time to shellbow before Snoof bites into some teeth. And now we just gotta pray. All right, you hit a goblin. That's whatever. I can't guarantee any sort of wallop bonus because of aimless. I just know I don't want to hit this pawpaw because every time I hit pawpaw, it gets teeth. I could try to snowcake it down, or I mean scrappy sword it down with my big scrappy swords. But I have to always be very careful because anyone could die at any moment. Okay, this is good because now I can actually kill this thing with a scrappy sword and then try to finish off this pawpaw. I absolutely do not care about this goblin. I think I just definitely want to kill this while I have the chance. Okay, now Snoof will die attacking into this pawpaw because it has 4 teeth and I can't heal it or do anything at the moment. So we're just going to bring it down. Thankfully, there's no more aimless, so Snoof will just hit this thing for 7. Okay, you are gonna hit my leader for 1, which is fine. Oh god, we're aimless again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, the good news is, no, there's no good news. This is just a very bad situation because I just can't fix the problem. Now Snoof could attack into Pawpaw and just die. Okay, so basically I can recall Snoof to not have a 1 in 3 chance of Snoof getting injured in the next battle. But I think what I'm gonna need to do is try to kill this thing with a basic attack. So we're gonna snow stick it just to stop it from attacking, because I might as well. 1 in 3 odds. Okay, thankfully they didn't fail. And now, while we have a moment, I am going to just kill this thing off. Okay, so you have to be extremely careful here because this could hit into Maja, and then Maja will then hit back. So I have to go here, which is very scary, because I might hit this Pawpaw twice. Not much I can do about it. Blaze Tea at the moment isn't very effective. And there's no point ringing the bell because we're at 1. So I guess I'm just going to Flame Water my leader and hope for the best. We'd like to hit the front here. We didn't. Okay. Well, that was not good. Here, I think, is where we have Moko take a hit, but Snoof can no longer be shellbowed. Snoof now needs to be recalled. There's no point shellbowing the Moko because it's going to get it for 5 anyways, so we're going to just shellbow my 2 characters. I desperately need all that health because of these teeth. And now I have conflicting priorities. I really want to get rid of this aimless, but also I want to kill this Mawpaw, who is just devastatingly dangerous down here. I think, as weird as it is, I'm just going to whack it, and then I'm probably going to use a snow stick to kill it off. 5 damage. We'll just have Moko Totem take a hit. We have another Mawpaw. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, God. Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. We're going to kill off the one that had gotten really big. This one, at least, is reset. So we're aimless. We might hit this Mawpaw. If I do, it hits it for 2 plus 4 is 6. I just barely survive. So not much I can do. I don't want to hit it again because it'll make more teeth. I think here we're just going to freeze this big boss because it just hits real hard. Okay, luckily my leader hit the front thing twice, and so did Wallop. That was just luck. It didn't have to happen that way. So that is a big stroke of fortune because now I can just kill this thing, taking a reasonable amount of teeth damage. We're going to Shellbow. Yes, everybody survives it. Good. All right, I can lose my Moko Totem. I don't see a point in doing that. We might as well just freeze this thing or have Wallop take the hit. Let's have Wallop take it. What I really want to do, actually, is put Blaze Tea on Snoof. Because Snoof does have some spice. And now Snoof and Wallop are at the same time. So here, there's no real way that I could lose no matter who Snoof hits. Unless, I guess, both of Snoof's land on Smog and then Wallop hits Maja. But then Maja will hit for 5 and Wallop can still survive it. So I think Yeah, can I survive this? Yes, I can survive it. So we're gonna... No, I'll just freeze Maw anyways. It's fine. So that in case that does happen, Wallop doesn't take any damage. Okay, as it happens, Snoof and Wallop did both hit the front, which is random. That didn't have to happen. Okay, at this point, 5 coming at Snoof. This is just never going to happen, so we're going to let it go. And I just don't want to take the teeth damage from this, so we're going to just kill it, not worrying about the combo. Moko Totem took 3 hits. I mean, I guess that's something. Anyway, at this point, we do win. We'll Snow Stick there. Everyone's going at the same time. The enemy's not going again. The yanking doesn't matter because we all have aimless. And now I just need to freeze you so you don't attack back. Oh, wait, do my characters get to attack if I do this? No, they don't. Okay, so I should have actually not done that. I should have gotten a combo. I lost some blings by doing that. Okay, we're guaranteed to get a shop. All these things are different. So it's card and blings or charm and muncher. I like the idea of getting more charms, but I just don't have stuff I want to munch. I don't want to get rid of my scrappy swords. And then the blings are good. All right, we're going to take treasure. Still looking for a spice card or just a strong card. All right, there's no spice here. There's bling bank. I'm going to take berry blade because it's just good. And then if I do get another muncher later, I'll feel much better about getting rid of a 4 damage scrappy sword if I have the berry blade to make up for it. Okay, we have no spice. Yikes. So we're buying a crown and we're getting some charms. Restore 3 health on kill. It's another challenge stone charm. That's not very good. Aha, this is good. That is something that I was actually really hoping for. And I could have bought some other stuff, but this is okay. So what I'm going to do here, the Lumen Ring I think belongs on my leader. This is the leader's 3rd charm. But the thing is that now, let me just double check. I mean, I could add 2 Frenzy, but it would also increase the thing by 2. Yeah, no, we're just going to put this on the leader. So the idea is that now, when my leader hits, it's 2 Frost and 3 Spice. That may actually make the Moko Totem happen. We now can start with Snoof on the board as well. I could also put Snoof away and just try to go for the Moko Totem, but I still don't think that's correct. We're going to do a little pivot. We're going to put this thing on the Moko Totem. So the Moko Totem now is just, it's blocking 3 hits, and when it dies, it explodes 8, which I think has some merit. This should go on, let's say, Snoof. So if I do heal Snoof with the Berry Blade, it will actually increase max HP a bit. And restore 3 health on kill. I mean, might as well. I don't know how likely Wallop is to kill things, but we do have a barraging Snow Cake. So stuff will be frozen for him for a while, hopefully. And I could buy this Shell Shield. I just don't think it's worth the space in the deck. Since I have Shellbow. If I didn't have Shellbow, I would absolutely get that thing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause here before we continue this boss fight. Okay, let's continue. So everybody goes down. What do we have? We have Pop Shroom with a very irrelevant Frost. This is why these charm things are not that big of a deal sometimes. You know, it just doesn't really matter what the enemy has on it. And whenever something gets poisoned... Okay, so my leader will go before this thing. Everybody will go before this thing. Just everybody will. And that means I can kill it. What I'm trying to figure out is whether I need to use Snow Cake. 2 enemies? I could put 2 more enemies on and then Snow Cake. We're going to go for it. Let's do this. Okay, so this is very annoying because I actually don't think freezing it does anything. I don't know. It says trigger against the target. It's actually a good question. I think I'm going to just Snow Cake the top row. And we'll focus on killing this Pop Shroom before it goes off. We'll need to, at some point, Berry Blade or Scrappy Sword this Puffball. So, let me just think. Snoof goes... What I really want is the Blaze Tea. Actually, I don't think I need the Blaze Tea. Wallop kills this in 1 hit. This will kill it. And then I can have Snoof add some extra freeze to Truffle, and nobody gets to attack. Well, no, this thing will go. Ah, that's the problem. So my leader will kill it, but this goes before my leader. Snoof can kill it. I guess that's fine. I think I'm going to just do this. We're going to now Sunrod my leader to kill the Pop Shroom. The spice on Wallop was unfortunately wasted, but everything is really under control here. At this point, I'm not going to worry about combo. We're just going to kill this puffball, so I don't need to worry about this. In the future, we can kill that thing. And then, at this point, I'm just going to flip. Alright, here is where I want Blaze Tea and Shellbow. And we have the time to spare. Let's just do it. How did Snoof get ahead of... Oh, because I let Snoof have a thing, so they're actually not aligned right now. Oops, that's awkward. Okay, so anyway, we have Shellbow, the Bellbow. I could yank first so that my leader kills something useful. I think actually I'd like that. Let's yank this Pop Shroom. Oh, it doesn't work. The yank doesn't actually... Oopsies. I biffed that one. All right, well, anyway, I guess we'll just have to kill it with a Scrappy Sword. I'm not going to worry about combo. We're just going to kill it. I really don't want that thing sitting around. That thing only hits for 2. It's not actually getting anything. That Snowcake was really brutal in this one. I guess I might as well Shellbow the Bellbow. And Wallop is going to hit that thing real hard. So now we turn this over. You're about to attack for a very irrelevant 2. The snow is about to expire. These things got frosted by my leader, though. When I hit the big ones, it split and carried over some of the frost, which is kind of nifty. What am I attacking? I mean, I could yank. I think I can yank now that Truffle is single-sized, right? So maybe we'll just Snow Stick this Shroom Gobbler, yank it, and then just not think too hard about everything else. So these guys are about to start attacking. It's at the moment kind of irrelevant. I can do this, and I can, what, Sunrod Wallop for a combo? It's kind of weird, but fine. I think I'm in a position where I can just be kind of greedy. And these frosts, I gotta say, the 2 frosts are quite useful, so now we basically have no damage coming in. This has been a very effective boss fight. So Snoof is gonna kill Truffle. Which is annoying because it doesn't really combo. So I guess I might as well get greedy. Let's just whack this back Truffle. Heal up Snoof. He got extra healing because of this charm. Now I could theoretically do a combo. So my leader could kill both of these. Wallop could go at the same time and kill this one. If I hit this Shroodles... Oh, this Shroodle's actually going to go before me. You know, I'm just going to whack it. It's fine. By doing it now, I'm making it so that the snow will be gone before Wallop hits it, so it's not a killing blow. That's fine, I think. So here, I'm just going to try to be a little greedy. We're going to try to bust up this Truffle so that I can maybe get like a combo. And Snoof is getting a lot of HP from the Berry Blade because of this charm, which admittedly is pretty handy. Okay, so now if I kill this, Wallop doesn't quite kill this Shroodles. So I can only get a ×3 combo. My Scrappy Sword is not quite there either. That's fine. Do I care about Wallop getting hit for 3? Not really. Okay, yeah. I guess we just, we'll just whack this thing and call it a day. All right, you get 3 on kill. That's fine. All right, this thing's about to attack. I don't really want it to, so we'll just whack it to death. I don't care about the combo. Okay. Oh yeah, you're attacking twice. I actually totally forgot about that. I didn't realize how much it would mess up all the alignment if I waited for 1 round of attacks on before Blaze teeing Snoof. It doesn't put him in alignment with Wallop, which was kind of the whole point of the thing in the first place, but whatever. We're gonna just whack it, contribute towards the splits to possibly get some more combos. I guess I'll Shellbow because I'm not in any danger whatsoever. These guys are just gonna hit for 4. They never do anything more than that. Okay, well, I totally failed my combo game here. Oh, I really failed at that time. Hoopsies. Okay, well, anyway, we win, which is the important thing. And we get our second big reward. Okay, we have more health on the leader. Greed is interesting. I don't know that I mean, I could try to save up the gold instead of spending it in shops. That does work pretty well with my leader, although my leader is full up on charms. Extra Frenzy and Aimless, again, I don't think I actually want. I mean, I could put it on Flame Water and it'll work a little better, but that doesn't really qualify as like a really powerful thing. Newland to 2 random cards. I like that, and I definitely like this. Okay, so we're just going to take it. I have a pretty slim deck. The Newland has a chance to land on something pretty good, and even if it doesn't, even if it is just Scrappy Sword, and okay, Berry Blade is great. Sunrod is actually totally fine. Like, even if it was Scrappy Swords, it's 4 free damage. I'm totally fine with it. So, okay, we get a Charm or Blings. I think it's an easy call here for the Charm. Rather than spending the Blings in a future shop, let's get the value now. Apply a Snow. That's good. Now, So I can't put it on my leader, unfortunately. I could just make Snoof extra effective. That is a consideration. The other one is to make Snowcake last 1 extra turn. I think I like this. It would be cool for Snoof to apply 2 snow. But he's already applying 2 snow with the Blaze Tea, some of the time at least. And then if I put this, it'll be 4 snow. That'll turn Snoof into a very efficient... You know, I think I gotta do this. This is really good. Especially with the Blaze Tea, and it makes it easier to set up Wallop combos. Since I never did get my 3rd companion, that actually makes... Like, basically this Moko Totem is essentially my 3rd companion. Alright, we're playing against the Haze Gang. So this is very dangerous. They have Snow Shield. And, they apply Haze, which causes you to attack your own teammates. And I don't really have anyone who's good at attacking their own teammates. I could just have the Moko Totem take these hits. Or I could try to kill them fast. So, as far as that's concerned, I think Berry Blading this one makes a lot of sense. Raise Snoof's health from 3 to 7. That Charm, I guess, actually is pretty effective here. And I'm going to just yank this thing. So the idea is that now it's frozen for 1 turn, and 1 turn's all I need for it to be, what's-her-face, behind all my characters. Now this one is still ahead of my characters. So I could, Sunrod Snoof? Or Sunrod Wallop, but if I Sunrod Wallop, it'll go before Snoof, so that's not good. I want to get this Blaze Tea on Snoof is the thing, then that times it with Wallop. But, if I do that, Snoof will go behind this one, and I don't have my other Snow Stick. But, I'm guaranteed to get my other Snow Stick, so the thinking is, I play a card, this goes to 2, I play another card, this goes to 1, my redraw bell comes a turn sooner. Yeah, I think this works. I think we're just going to do some building. We're going to Blaze Tea Snoof to get this going. We're then going to Shellbow the Bellbow. Nobody dies, great. And right before this thing goes, we're going to get to redraw thanks to this amazing redraw bell. Now, I do get to play a free Sunrod. The question is, do I want to play a free Sunrod? I don't think I actually want anything. Well, maybe. Maybe we want Roodle to go. Let's just kill it like this. So we just kill this first Burster and put out a couple of Spice that may or may not be relevant. Now we can get a free redraw, and we get our guaranteed Snow Stick to just stop this thing from attacking. Now, I think what I actually want is this, because Wallop will now... Well, Wallop was already going to one-shot this Burster if it had snow on it, now that I know that the snow goes off at the end of the turn. Snoof just whacks off 2 shields, and here, I don't think I want to bring in the early bell. We'll just take this opportunity to Shellbow again. Yeah, this fight has just been totally dominated. We are completely fine. Now, what do we Snowcake? I guess it's this stuff right here. Just freeze these crabs and the gobbling into oblivion, and now we can focus on this crawler. Now the thing is, I don't think I actually want to hit this crawler with my leader because I don't want a bunch of these divine shields popping out. What I would rather do... okay, well, this is a thing. I'm going to yank this Burster because the Burster is the most dangerous enemy that is on the table. Okay, now I would like to kill this crawler with as few hits as possible. That would mean freezing it and walloping it. But maybe I could just not care about the Divine Shield. Let's just not care. I'm just going to whack it with Berry Blade and just see where it goes. Oh, more on this crab. The worst thing would have been this Burster, but I think I could still have taken it down. So now the 4 attack is totally irrelevant. Snoof will hit it and kill this. Aha, well, that's... Okay, great. So then Wallop just needs to pop a Divine Shield off, which is a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Do I want my leader? I mean, I might as well Sunrod my leader. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't have anything relevant to play here. I mean, I could just pop off a Divine Shield. It's pretty much all there is to it. Sure, let's just pop it off. I can also whack this Goblin, but the Goblin is frozen for another 8 turns, so it's not super relevant. Note, by the way, that Spice does stay if you attack multiple times. Sure, I'll just Snow Stick this Goblin now that it got some shield from that guy, which is really the best place for it to land. It is going to... I can just like, get some free hits on it while farming money. Also, this Moko Totem is actually up to 9, so that's fun. We'll just take a moment to Shellbow for extra security, and now the final thing will come on. So if my leader can actually trigger this Moko Totem, well, it's not great. It only attacks 5 times. It's actually not even going to get through this Divine Shield, unfortunately. So I could just consider having everybody attack this Numbskull so that my Moko Totem, if it were to go off, could actually like do something good. There is this Burster here, though. I don't want to dick around. If the Moko thing is wasted, then it's wasted. Let's make sure that we kill this Burster. So Snoof Dog is going to kill it. If I Flame Water, it'll kill it in 1 shot. Sure, let's do it. And then we're going to start popping off these Divine Shields. The 1 snow does matter, though the 2 snow got blocked. I should do my free Sunrod. Actually, do I want to? It just makes my leader go an extra time. Sure, fine. It means that if the Moko Totem gets spiced, it will pop off. And not really do anything that great. The thing is, I just don't need the power to kill it. Here, I think, again, I'm just going to yank this crab. Notice the yank? Kind of handy. Kind of handy. We can now, what? Just pop off a Divine Shield for free, raise Snoof's health some more. And then I guess it's my leader getting the free Sunrod. And then we'll just... do I care about Scrappy sorting that? Now we'll just pop another shield off of the Numbskull. Alright, Numbskull's just hitting for 2. It's pretty irrelevant. But what the hell? I'll slow it down. It does mean that Snoof Snow is... Oh, never mind. It's not wasted at all. Oh, we got another Burster. Hold up. Okay, that's annoying. Well, I'd have to fight through the Goblin, but that's okay. I guess I don't really mind fighting through the Goblin. What the hell's happening here? Snoof? Maybe we just have Snoof go down then. The Wallop will kill this. Oh, we have a combo here because all the spice happened to land on Snoof. That means that this isn't the right time to Shellbow, so we'll just Snow Stick. Why not? Might as well. So we have a ×3 combo. And now I can free Sunrod to frost this guy's attack totally into oblivion. So it's doing no damage. Now it's over. So we just Shellbow the Bellbow, have a ludicrous amount of shields saved up. There are some achievements I could farm here if I was interested. I am, however, not interested in farming achievements. The achievements have done enough damage, thanks. Oh god, you know what? I really do not want to forget my recalling companions thing. I think I've recalled 2 because I recalled Snoof twice in the first fight. So let's just bring Wallop back. Oh, what? Ah, we're hog-headed. I can't do it. Oh my god. All right. So if I forget, I think I've only done it the 1 time. Or the 2 times. I don't think I did it the 3rd time, which means I have to make sure in the final boss fight to try to find a time to recall a companion if I can remember it. Oh my god, that would be funny if I went another time without doing it. Okay, doesn't matter. Nothing else matters here. You have to take whichever path is the shop. Okay, we got spice! Woo! And then it's self-damaging spice, but what can you do? I mean, you just gotta take it. We also gotta take the crown. The question is, do you want this Noomlin biscuit? So it adds a permanent Noomlin to something in your hand. There's shenanigans you can play. You can, like, crown Shellbow and the Noomlin biscuit and guarantee that every single fight you have a... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. It basically just guarantees that I win, as if that wasn't already guaranteed. And then Hongo Hammer is super cheap. What is the boss? Is there a way to see what the boss is? Yes. So basically what I'm looking for is if there's something I like that would have like Divine Shields or something I really want to kill from the back, like this Rock Hog obviously would be great. I'm actually not sure that I really care that much about Hongo Hammer here. So we're going to go for Charms. Ah, that is very good. Battle Charm. Just a really, really good charm. Just a basic ass charm that you're always hoping to see. 3 shell on kill. Okay, well, let's see. So we're gonna do the Numlin Biscuit Shellbow combo. Battle Charm, where do you go? I could put it as my final thing on Snoof. He often does get Blaze Tea. I can put it on Snowcake for a little bit of extra damage. I could do it on Berry Blade because the Berry Blade goes Numlin for free. I'm just going to do it on the Berry Blade. So now it's 6 damage for free, which seems really good. And then Shell on Kill. Who gets Shell on Kill? Obviously not this because this destroys itself. I think maybe we'll just put my final charm on Snoof because Snoof will have the Blaze Tea and might be killing stuff. Snoof does gain health from Berry Blade a lot, though. Honestly, it probably doesn't even matter who I put it on, simply because with the Numlin Shellbow, we're probably overpowered to oblivion. Do I want Hongo's Hammer? I actually don't think it's worth it. I'm not doing poison here. Oh, I should have actually looked at this charm before committing my Snoof's final charm slot. That was a little bit of a misplay. It may or may not matter. Start with the Divine Shield. Okay, sure. So that can go on Wallop or the Moko Totem. Let's go ahead and do it on Wallop. I don't think I would have cared about putting it on Snoof necessarily. Also, it's a little bit weak because I have the Shellbow. I mean, I guess Snoof benefits more from canceling the Shellbow attack, but the Berry Blade means that I can always put 6 free health on Snoof. Okay, so Snoof actually Wallop, Shellbow, and the Biscuit means that Moko Totem isn't starting on the field. I don't mind that. The Moko Totem has obviously not been a critical part of the game. I just need to make sure that I remember to recall somebody at some point. Okay, so here's how it works. We put everybody out. We Numlin Biscuit the Shellbow. And then we kick off with a Shellbow for free. And then it begins. So first we need to heal Snoof. So Jumbo is just a Barrage 3. Big Berry, 7 damage, Frost. And okay, it's not likely to get kills, but that's something. And then this thing really needs to die as well. This is a 5 attack Barrage, but with 66 health. And my free Shellbow is popping around. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, another reason why the redraw bell being faster is that it just brings my Shellbow around faster. So that's... the Shellbow's in here. So that's another reason why that bell is really, really good. Anyways, what are we doing? I have to consider just redrawing right now to get Blaze Tea before Snoof goes. I'm just trying to figure out if I can take all these hits. There's a 3-attack Barrage, a 3-attack, you know, aimless thing, which if it hits the same person twice is 6 poison, which is kind of a lot. Could I kill it? Oh god, it's 3 attack and 3 poison? That's really a problem. That's kind of who I'd want to Snowcake, but the problem is that Snowcake on this row would be wasted. Yeah, I should just Snowcake the bottom row. 2 enemies. I could just click it and hope that that whoever falls here can be Snowcaked, and then maybe try to pile on Wart. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do this. 6 free damage. It's got 16 HP. I have a free Sunrod. The Roodle's Frost is not actually irrelevant. If I Sunrod Snoof, it'll freeze it for 4? That's really good. I think I just want to do this. Now that's free. And then, should I ring the bell immediately or should I get this Moko Totem down? I think I want to get this Moko Totem down because I may want to take some hits from like Big Berry, but also because I just want it out of my deck. Okay, so now Snoof and Wallop are actually in alignment. So if I Blaze Tea, it gets out of alignment, which is a little annoying. And we have this Barrage coming, so I don't want that to go in a Barrage. We click this bell. It's Snow Shield, which is annoying, so that does not help. And we got this guy. Okay, so we're gonna really want to yank this thing up and kill it. But I first want to Snowcake down here. I mean, I could now say let's Snowcake this, but this guy just needs to die. So yeah, we're going to Snowcake down here to stop Big Berry and Jumbo. This thing attacks twice, but only because of Rock Hog. So if I can kill the Rock Hog, I'm good. I don't have my Yanking Snow Stick, unfortunately. So Snoof just hits once, and then Wallop. Okay, Snoof, Wallop, just kill Wart. And then I want you to go behind and start putting damage on the boss. But the question is, do I want to ring the bell, or do I want to, like, Fire Reaper this Moko Totem, for example, to try to get it to go off? Can't Blaze Tea because you don't have a counter. I could Blaze Tea my leader, just have my leader go an extra time. Why don't I try this? Let's give this a shot. It's a bit unusual. So we killed, I think, the most dangerous enemy. You're now doing a 5-attack barrage twice. So I could just take it. Snoof has 12 HP. I could Snow Stick just to delay it. And then I could get my leader. Oh, that's actually good. I think I want this. I want to delay it so that my leader can hit it and frost it 3 times. And also get 3 spice going around. Yeah, I don't think I need this Flame Reaper. We're just going to get the free ring. Now this isn't actually doing anything. We got our pile of stuff, so let's do our free Shellbow. And there's a very obvious candidate for the free Berry Blade. It's you. And now, I think I just want to kill this thing while I have the chance. I'm just not going to care about combo or anything. We just want this thing dead. And that's going to do 0 damage to the Moko Totem, but just in case I'm missing something, let's not throw it away. We'll just kill this. And that should hit Snoof for 0 damage. Okay, great. So now the only thing left is this Grizzle. Luckily, Yank is extremely good here. Do I want Snoof? If I do this, it'll actually waste the snow. I don't care, though. I just want it to yank. So I don't care that the snow gets wasted from Snoof. I really want this thing yanked up in front. And Wallop will just raw kill it off before it attacks. At this point, we're gonna put our free Sunrod on Roodle the Doodle. And I guess I might as well Flame Water. Makoko does 0, but it will start popping off here pretty quickly. There's also a 5-attack barrage, which is sort of dangerous, but that's okay. We'll just let this happen. Keep on freezing this leader. Keep applying the spice. I should have the Moko Totem actually in the right spot. Actually, I guess this is the right spot. I want it to go off on the boss. Okay, we have our free Shellbow, so we're going to do that. We have a free Sunrod. And I think it's probably just my leader. Now, where do we put the free Berry Blade? I think I want to kill this Makoko pretty badly. These guys have frozen for another couple of turns, and they're not that dangerous. So I'm actually fine with just ignoring them, basically, and taking care of the top row. This Pepper Reaper ended up being a bit of annoying and a bit useless. I could just hit the Makoko or the Moko Totem with it, but I might as well save that for the second boss phase. So maybe what we do here is we just kill this thing kind of boringly. And this is not the yank. So I'm just going to reroll. I want to yank this thing and kill it. Okay, so we're going to do this. Yank and kill it. All right, it'll die. 3 damage 3 times. No spice landed on the Moko. It could have actually gone off there, but it didn't. I'm totally fine with that. Free Berry Blade. Let's do it on the boss. Snoof is now up to ridiculous levels of healing. That's a good combo, by the way. The Flourish Charm plus any sort of healing to just build up a huge, huge ally. Wallop gets to the bonus damage on the last chance that we can get it. And then do I want to re-roll or actually hit the Snow Stick and the Scrappy Sword? Yeah, let's just not let Big Berry attack. Jumbo with his 3 damage I'm fine with. But Big Berry I'd prefer not to see. Okay, so Jumbo, I want to get the Moko Totem out of the way. And do I just take the time to kill Big Berry? Sure. Well, I could kill it with Snoof. Fine, let's do it like this. So no, so the Jumbo will actually now kill Snoof, but then Snoof will freeze it for 2. And then we get the redraw. Okay, so the Berry Blade. We're just working down Jumbo here. I want him gone before we kill this boss and bring out the reinforcements. We'll just do the leader again. Although, if I do the leader again and this thing gets triggered twice, it'll be wasted. I would like to have it actually go off on the second phase of reinforcements. But 36 damage is a lot to chew through. I guess Snoof and Wallop are aligned at this particular moment. Maybe this is the time to have them hit Wombo. With 3 attacks, if 2 go onto Moko Totem, it pops off. You know what? If it pops off, it pops off. I really don't think it's going to make or break anything, so we'll just do it. Oh, right, that was free. Do I want it hitting Jumbo or not? Like, I'm trying to think if the Moko Totem goes off. Do I want Jumbo to have 14 HP or 5 HP? I'm not sure it matters. I don't know. Well, we'll just whack that guy. And we'll see what happens. Oh, there's one. There it is. It's popping off. It should have 1 more hit, and I believe it actually gets that hit after the new stuff arrives. There it is. But it froze because it hit the thing when an enemy hits you, you deal freeze. That's actually fine. It means that my people don't get frozen. Okay, here, we're just going to play it kind of stupid. I'm going to simply yank that thing, stop it from attacking, and then also Snoof and Wallop are going to just murder it. We're going to freeze. Hold up. Can I take this? Yeah, 8 damage. That's nothing. It doesn't even get through my shell. I could even consider using Pepper Reaper on my characters, actually. Like, there's some merit to saying, hey, why don't we, like, Pepper Reaper my leader and have it do 7 damage 3 times instead of doing 3 damage 3 times. That actually is something I overlooked. Should have probably thought about that. Okay. I can actually Flame Water the Berry Blade. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Then I can get the free uses. It's a bit late at this point. Okay, the point is, this is very, very, very over. We have enough health to survive. So what I'm going to do is I am going to recall Snoof just to make sure we don't have any weird issues with that. Okay, we're very ready to kill this guy. In fact, there is an achievement for killing something with for killing the final boss with a scrappy sword. I don't remember if that thing that gives is good or not. Oh God, am I really gonna do this? Fine, we'll do it. So we're going to have Wallop just hit this boss, and then we're gonna scrappy sword it. And I really hope to great gravy goodness that we have unlocked the next companion. Okay, this is a pretty serious boss. Wait, you don't really have 17 shell on you. That was just the end of the thing. Anyway, if you want to stick around, thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. This is over, but if you want to stick around to see the stuff, let's take a look at what we've unlocked. Recall 3 companions, thank goodness. That's a new ally, or a new pet, I guess. Yeah, this I did not want to do. That's bad. We'll take a look at that. 50 blinks from a single battle. I don't know if that... Oh, that's a building. That's a building. This is a charm, isn't it? Yeah, that's a new charm. I don't know if that's good. Frost Guardian with the Scrappy Sword. Don't know if that's good either. Okay, back to town we go. Okay, so... Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, 66 HP, attacks twice every 5. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. This thing is not a big deal either. This guy could, like, heal it, and it would actually get bonus health because of Flourish. And I only had 2 companions in that run. I didn't actually use up all the companion slots, which means that it's just a lot of generic enemies. So not the craziest boss by any means. Okay, let's talk about what's happening here. Yeah, okay, we get it. So for pets, we got Bushu, a pet I don't like, and I'm just going to probably keep playing with Snoof. So Bushu is slow, heals 3 all allies. That's not Bushu itself. There is some synergy with healing. The next ally also sucks, and you have to kill 3 demonized enemies to get it. This basically means, like, have a run with Demona. I already did, and if these achievements worked in advance, this would already be unlocked, so it's just a very annoying system. I wish that either the pet that helps you get the achievement unlocked the next pet, or that you could do them in advance. Having neither is just very frustrating, but okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Now let's take a look at this junk that happened. So this is the very easy to achieve achievement. Win a battle with just a leader remaining. You just simply recall your companion in the first fight and then win. Fury 4. So Fury means that you deal additional damage when you're alone in a row. The problem with this is that you're not very often going to be alone in a row. So it's like conditionally very good. Like, oh, it's +4 attack if you can like work around it and make it happen. But a lot of the time it just doesn't do much or anything, especially if you're playing with clunkers that fill up your board. And so that is just kind of weakening your pool by being there the whole time. Now I shudder to wonder what else is over here. So defeat the Frost Guardian with a Scrappy Sword. Oh yeah, this is fine. So what this does is it makes it so that a card gets +5 attack but it also consumes. So you could stick it on a Scrappy Sword, and now you have a 7 attack that gets itself out of your deck. That's fine. There are, of course, other synergies as well that you could do with it, which is kind of nifty. High Roller 3... Okay, we already had this earlier, which is also, by the way, another very conditional charm. But I pretty much always unlock that one. All right, 30 more health in a single unit. That was accidental. That was by using the Numlin Berry Blade and Snoof having that charm that makes it so that healing increases your max HP. When hit, restore health by 1. It's fine, but not amazing. This is where that Flourish charm came from, by the way, because I won with the Snow Dweller tribe, and then that's it. Okay, so let's take a sneak peek at our next leader here, and our next Storm Bell. So now we're playing with 3 Storm Bells, and for this, I'm actually going to take off those 2 and put on this one. Some enemies are upgraded with charms, which I think is a fun one. This makes it so that just throughout the whole run, anytime, enemies can just have charms on them, which adds a lot of spice to the proceedings. Okay, so Snow Dwellers again. We've got this thing again with the 3 spice to ally behind. This is a more reliable way to fire up the Moko thing. Restore 3 on kill and restore 2 to all allies. Yeesh, this is not a very impressive array of leaders, I gotta say. I guess we'll just... My god, I don't know. I like the healing, but it's such a low attack. And I like the attack and the health, but it's slow. Alright, I guess we're just going to go with Oliro. Just a little bit of self-healing with a decent attack and a decent speed. And I'm not going to do Bushu. We're just going to still stick with Snoof. And off we go. But thanks for watching for now. I'll see you all soon.